Welcome back to the 5 Star Moms channel. How has the rains been? I think I need to ask that question, especially for those of us who stay in our beloved country, Nigeria, and also in Lagos. Hope the traffic hasn't been so bad. Okay, so today's topic is it's not a controversial topic today, but I just want to talk about the place of fear in trying to conceive as a woman and lactation in the process of breastfeeding, which should be a natural process. So what even happened today that brought about this topic? I was in a conversation with a way senior mommy. Well, so apparently when she said, so it was a conversation that just started out of the blues, I must say. And she goes like, oh, there was somebody who couldn't um breastfeed. She wasn't lactating because she was afraid. I'm like, okay, I've not heard that before. It was kind of new. And she also spoke about how that when a woman tends to be really afraid, she will not be able to conceive. She might be having sex with her husband and then there's no baby. I'm like, okay, is that supposed to be a thing? Well, I decided to do a tiny bit of research and I found out, oh my god. So I mean, sisters, mommies and mommies to be, because I believe that this is not for mommies to be. You have to be able to deal with stress. I mean, you do not want to be stressed as a woman. Fear and stress doesn't just affect conception, they can also impact a woman's ability to lactate after giving birth. The hormone oxytocin is essential for milk rejection during breastfeeding. However, stress and fear can inhibit this release of oxytocin, making it difficult for the mother to breastfeed successfully. So there are studies that show women who experience irregular menstrual cycles, it doesn't allow the woman to release eggs. I mean, what causes pregnancy is the egg and the sperm, right? So if there's just sperm and there are no eggs, you will not get pregnant. And well, as much as we say, okay, there are IVFs, there are other things to do in order to cause fertilization of the woman's egg. If she doesn't produce the egg, there is no fertilization that can occur. So your mind has to be in a state of rest. Sis, why exactly are you worried? The worry that you have been worrying since God knows when, has it done anything to the economy of your country? As a Nigerian, if I worry from now to tomorrow, it will not reduce the price of fuel. So I might as well just rest, right? In extreme cases, it can even cause, yeah, talking about it, it's called an ovulation, where you don't even ovulate at all. An ovulation is a monthly process. It should be a regular thing for you as a woman. So if you are always in a state where your mind is always, you are stressed, you are releasing hormones that you shouldn't be releasing, you are releasing high level of cortisol, I mean, that is not good for you as a woman. What you should be releasing are estrogen, where you are able to get pregnant. So if you are trying to get pregnant, that might just be a thing for you. It might not even be village people. Yeah, those things are real, but that might not be the case right now. It might be a case of you not being at stress. You are living in a constant state of fear, and you do not want that for you or your spouse. No, let's not get into all of that. Yeah, so okay, now that you have conceived, you are pregnant, and you have your baby, like we say in my country, a bouncing baby boy, a bouncing baby girl. Not like the baby bounces, but I don't know why they came up with that, but let's leave that aside. And you want to breastfeed because you get into a state of anxiety or worry. I do not know why you are. Yes, breastfeeding could be painful, first latch, second latch, but with time you get used to it because it's the way we bond with our kids. So you being worried, I don't know how you expect the milk to come out. So what your body would interpret as fear or as anxiety would affect your hormones. So don't think that okay, you can separate the fear from breastfeeding. You definitely cannot separate the fear from that. So whatever you ought to do and it feels like you are not able to do, is because you are in a state of fear. So if you want to breastfeed your child, you need to be as relaxed as possible. See, let's not lie to ourselves. You can have all the vegetables, you can have all the lactation inducing nuts, cookies, whatever it is, just to induce lactation. If it was Nigeria, they say if you take a lot of pap, you can have all of that. If you are in fear, not one drop will pass your milk dot. So you have to be in a state of rest. Okay. It's important to experience that, to remember that we experience stress in different level, and so fear can come to you, but is one thing to consciously say to yourself that you are not going to be in a state of fear. Another thing you should watch out for, your environment. If there are friends that are around you who are always saying, oh, when I got pregnant, or it took me 15 years to get pregnant, things like that happen, yes, but don't allow people project their fears on you. What are you saying to yourself? What are you, what is your confession? What is your daily confession, right? Fear and stress can significantly impact a woman's ability to conceive and lactate. By understanding the connection between our emotions and our reproductive health, we can take steps to manage stress and create a more supportive environment for our bodies. So let's always remember this. This is a no fear zone, and this is a no stress or anxiety zone. So no fear, no anxiety. We are not going to allow that in our lives, in our space, around us, in our environment. So if you are trying to conceive, do it the right way. No fear zone, no anxiety zone. And I hope that you mommies and mommies to be, you 5-star moms and 5-star moms, because we are all 5-star moms. I hope that you enjoyed this episode and you watched the previous episode. If you have not, please go back to watch our previous episodes till I come away till I come your way again. Bye bye.